If you are stuck trying to decide where to stay in Montreal, you've come to the right place. In today's video we will be looking at all the best neighborhoods for you to consider when planning your trip to the island city. As the largest French-speaking city in Canada, Montreal boasts the best of that distinct Canadian blend of French and North American culture. There is tons to see and do here, and the many districts each have their own unique flares. I'll start with Old Montreal. Old Montreal is probably the most romantic location in the city. Full of historic buildings and quaint cobblestone streets, the atmosphere of years gone by is preserved in spite of it being right at the heart of the city centre. Also known as View Montreal, many of Montreal's top tourist attractions are located here, within a short walk of one another. Combined with how charming the streets themselves are, that makes it a great location for those visiting Montreal for the first time. If you enjoy learning about the local history, take a stroll down any of the pretty cobblestone streets in Old Montreal and you are sure to stumble upon something fascinating. Being so close to the river, you can enjoy both the historic ambience and the romance of waterfront views from Viewport. If your main goal is to be as central as possible, downtown Montreal is as central as it gets. Right at the heart of Montreal, staying in the downtown area will have you surrounded by top attractions, bustling shopping districts, and vibrant nightlife, all within comfortable walking distance. If you love a super urban vibe, then downtown Montreal has that aesthetic in spades. The business and financial center of Montreal, downtown is populated by soaring skyscrapers and shining hyper-modern buildings. The northern end of downtown is known for being Montreal's Latin Quarter. If you are wondering where to stay in Montreal, to get the best of both city center convenience and bustling nightlife, Quartier des Spectacles is your best bet. The Latin Quarter is also the location of Montreal's red light district. As such, you will find a plethora of thrilling clubs and bars to party away your nights. The Latin Quarter even borders Montreal's Gay Village, the city's primary nightlife district. Le Plateau Mont-Royal is one of the most laid-back neighborhoods of the city center. Just outside of downtown Montreal, Le Plateau Mont-Royal offers a residential, community vibe, whilst still boasting plenty to keep you entertained. Thought by many to be one of the prettiest areas of Montreal, the houses and buildings of Le Plateau Mont-Royal are an attraction in themselves. The streets are lined with beautiful, vibrant townhouses, whilst many of the walls have been turned into canvases for local street artists. Technically part of Plateau Mont-Royal, Mile-End sits at the far western side of the district, somewhat removed from the city centre. A little more residential than some of the other Montreal neighborhoods on this list, it's perfect for anyone who prefers a more relaxed atmosphere. Far from a sleepy suburb though, Mile-End is bursting with trendy cafes, boutiques, and local galleries. Plateau Mont-Royal's arts community extends into Mile-End, bringing with them the stunning street art and creative style imbued throughout the bars and restaurants. If you are looking for a party, you can't beat Montreal's Gay Village. Immediately north of the downtown area, the Gay Village is super central, in addition to being the city's top nightlife district. As the name suggests, this is the main hub for Montreal's LGBTQ community. St. Catherine Street in particular is lined with gay bars and clubs, where you can enjoy some of Montreal's most colorful nightlife. Being a completely pedestrian street, the whole lane becomes one big party every night. Rosemont-la-Petite-Patrie is a large suburban neighborhood on the edge of the city center. Removed from the hustle and bustle of downtown Montreal, Rosemont-la-Petite-Patrie has a more sedate and residential vibe, whilst still having plenty to attract visitors. With more than 50 parks and community gardens, the sheer amount of green space in Rosemont-la-Petite-Patrie lends it the reputation as one of the prettiest Montreal neighborhoods. A large portion of the north of the area is taken up by Montreal Botanical Garden. If you are looking for somewhere really different and unique to spend your stay in Montreal, the underground city is a great place to consider. Although the concept of a completely subterranean city seems futuristic, it was actually established back in the 60s and has been growing ever since. This sprawling underground network of tunnels connects shopping centers, offices, food courts, and restaurants. In recent years, numerous hotels have joined the underground city, meaning you can actually stay in the underground city itself. So, that's Montreal. As you can see, the city has tons to offer and so many wonderful districts to choose from. With so much character and plenty to see and do, Montreal is the ideal location for a city break. Whether you prefer sightseeing, shopping, or partying, Montreal has it all in spades. Now that you have had a chance to read about the best neighborhoods to stay in, you should have a good idea of which district would be perfect for you to consider for your trip. All that's left to do is pick out your ideal hotel and get to booking your perfect city vacation.